everybody, welcome back to an episode of Pay Per Preview. I'm War Machine MJ
with Rodimus Prime
of the 3 Count Mafia. And if you're wondering why we're not holding titles for this, it's because I still haven't watched Night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom, so I haven't done results yet.
Yeah.
5 hours across two 5-hour shows is just...
Yeah.
It's a bit difficult, especially with all the other wrestling I'm watching. But we're not here today to talk about Wrestle Kingdom. We are here today to talk about NXT UK Takeover Blackpool 2.
Yeah. Now, the first Blackpool from last year was pretty damn spectacular. This was the debut of Walter. And a couple months later, we saw that he would take the NXT UK Championship away from Tyler Bate.
Peter Dune.
Thank you.
You almost said Trent Seven.
I almost did.
Listing off the whole Mustache Mountain.
I know. I'm going through the whole Mustache Mountain tree. But anyway, we'll talk more about Walter later. Let's go ahead and start from the bottom all the way up to the top. We're going to start off with Tyler Bate taking on the Irish Ace, Jordan Devlin.
The Irish Ace.
Yeah.
Jordan Devlin's just awesome.
You know, I wouldn't mind if he became champion in the future because to me he definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
And he's held his own. And Tyler Bate, I don't know why I keep saying Trent Seven. Tyler Bate, we already know how he is.
Yeah. With the old bump and bang.
Yeah. So if you were to ask me who I'm picking, I'm taking Tyler Bate.
Mainstream is taking Tyler Bate as well, but this one's a tough one for me. Because I like Jordan Devlin. At the same time, he's going to get his ass beat by Tyler Bate.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Tyler Bate on this one.
All right.
Tyler Bate's the safe pick.
All right, excuse me. Now we're going to get to Trent Seven.
Trent Seven as he takes on the returning Eddie Dennis.
Now, Eddie Dennis set out, the last 7-8 months due to a shoulder injury, I believe?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I just know the only time we saw him prior to this story was he cut a promo continuing being heel.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, he got injured. And
no, he cut this while he was still injured.
Yeah.
Like he was in a hospital bed cutting it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he probably got re-injured.
But it was just to the point where I literally had forgot about him.
Me too.
It's just, not that we're saying he's bad, because he's good.
It's just he wasn't on TV.
Yeah. He was sitting at home recuperating, trying to get back to 100%. But I think this match can be pretty decent. I'm going to take Trent Seven.
See, now you get to say Trent Seven.
Yes.
Mainstream's going to pick Eddie Dennis. I'm going to take a gamble on Eddie Dennis. He is returning, so they could be chalking up a big win for him.
Yeah. I mean, even if they do that, I wouldn't mind it. So, y'all say Eddie Dennis, I say Trent Seven.
Yep.
It should be a good match.
Don't you mean Tyler Bate?
No.
You thought about it for a second.
No. But you almost got me there.
Almost, because you thought about it.
Yeah. Next, we'll have a triple threat match for the NXT UK Women's Championship, as it is Kaylee Ray taking on the former champion Toni Storm. Yes, it's Tony time, and Piper Niven.
This has been good. Of course, Kaylee Ray did capture the Women's Championship from Toni Storm at Takeover Cardiff.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we haven't seen Toni Storm since then. Survivor Series. But we haven't seen her since then. And Piper Niven did get her shot against Kaylee Ray until the returning Toni Storm came in, and basically she wants Kaylee Ray's head.
Yeah, she's out for blood. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, she even asked Piper Niven to stand aside, and when she becomes NXT Women's Champion again, Piper Niven will be first in line. Of course, Piper Niven wasn't having none of that.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this. Well, if you would ask me who I'm picking, I'm taking Piper Niven to become the new champion. But I can also see where Toni Storm goes heel.
Oh, she's already gone heel, man. She's already shoved aside Piper Niven and just yelled at her, despite them being friends.
Yeah, I can see where they set up the next feud between Piper Niven and Toni Storm.
Yeah, since Toni Storm isn't trusting any of her old friends after Kaylee Ray.
No. And I see why.
Yeah. Mainstream's going to go Kaylee Ray, but I'm going to go with Piper Niven.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is the time when they pull a trigger on her. Because before this whole story started up, they were doing some vignettes where they basically had Piper Niven be a positive role model.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially being a body positive role model.
Yeah.
I mean, big girls need loving too.
Hey, you can never go wrong with a big girl.
Oh.
Let's just put it that way.
Besides, she's got $1 million smile.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, next up will be the absolute show stealer of the night. It is a fatal four-way ladder match for the NXT UK Championships, which technically...
UK Tag Team Championship?
Tag Team, my bad.
Yeah.
Technically, they are vacant.
Yeah.
Because the big brawl between the four teams forced Johnny Saint and Squid Scala to confiscate them.
Or should I say the mini version of Tom Hanks?
Yeah, UK Tom Hanks, there we
Yeah.
go. But of course, I am talking about the tag team champions, Mark Coffey and Wolfgang of Gallus, taking on the former champions, Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews, taking on the former champions, the grizzled young vets, James Drake, and Liverpool's #1, Zach Gibson, taking on Imperium's Fabian Eichner and Marcel Barthel.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be an absolute killer. The three aforementioned teams just absolutely murdered it at Cardiff, and then the week after, oh boy, and then Imperium gets into the mix. Oof, all bets are off.
All bets are off with this match, period, because like you said, and I totally agree, this match is going to take over. This match is going to, no pun intended though, this match is going to steal the show. I mean, hands down, match of the night in my opinion.
They better have those bobbies on standby because these boys are going to steal the show.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. You got 3 of the 4 teams that have been champions. 1 are the current champions right now. Then you got Imperium in the mix, and I just think I think they're going to be the sleeper team of this match.
Oh well, most of this takeover is going to be Gallus versus Imperium.
Yeah, but when it comes to this fatal 4-way, I'm taking Imperium.
I'm taking Imperium as well because they're building up for Worlds Collide, and it's going to be Undisputed Era versus Imperium.
That is going to be a solid match.
Yeah, and poor Mainstream, he's going to lose out on this one because he's picking Gallus to retain. The poor bastard. You know, I actually figured out how they do that three-man handshake.
Really?
Yeah, because you see, you got Wolfgang and Mark Coffey doing the handshake, right?
Uh-huh.
And then Joe Coffey takes his other hand and sticks it right there and covers it.
Wow.
So it looks like all 3 of them are shaking hands at the same time.
That's cool.
That's an awesome trick. But you know it's not a trick? The aforementioned Joe Coffey will be taking on Walter for the NXT, and yes, I said NXT UK Championship. Why don't they just call it that?
I have no idea.
You know, like the NXT Cruiserweight Championship.
This is going to be a dogfight. Let's just put it that way. Because Walter, ever since last year, ever since WrestleMania weekend, has just been running roughshod all over NXT UK. And then you got Joe Coffey. He says, "This is our kingdom.
This is our kingdom.
And
this belongs to the Gallus firm."
And he's been saying that from day one. And I think these two are just going to go in there and just absolutely tear it up. I mean, it's as if they're not going to tear it up anyway. But you know what? It's like my head saying Walter, my heart saying Joe Coffey. I'm taking Joe Coffey to walk out as the new champion.
You're taking Joe Coffey. Mainstream is taking Walter. Walter's my lock of the night. Again, it goes back to Worlds Collide. Because they're going to have Imperium going in there looking strong as hell.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the Undisputed Era already looks strong as hell.
I mean, they stay strong.
Yeah, they stay strong. Mostly because they got Roderick strong.
Yeah.
That's why they stay strong.
True.
Except for Bobby Fish. He always had bad luck when it comes down to War Games.
Yeah, he's always getting hurt.
Either during the match or after the match.
Yeah.
Of course, Adam Cole gets turned into a human torpedo after War Games. Keith Lee just trucked the shit out of him.
Or when Takeover War Games, when he took that avalanche fall through the tables.
Oh yeah, but Adam Cole miraculously survived. Not only that, he killed it at Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, him and Pete Dunne. Yeah, go back and watch that.
Stole it. Anyway, but that being said, those are our picks for Takeover Blackpool. Almost called it Cardiff.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're stuck on Cardiff just like I'm stuck on saying Trent Seven.
Cardiff was a good pay-per-view. You just, I don't know what your problem is.
I don't know.
Well, mostly because we were talking about Cardiff for year-end review.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be an absolute killer match, and yet another couple of hours of wrestling I need to head to watch this week.
Yes.
Because I still got to watch NXT and UK and SmackDown, and finish watching Wrestle Kingdom. And Power.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm caught up on Power. I'm done with Wrestle Kingdom and New Year's Dash, and yeah, it's so much out there to watch. It's kind of hard to keep up.
But you don't watch Monday Night Raw.
Well, I watch what's left of it when I get home from work.
Yeah, but you watched like the last
hour and a half or so.
Yeah, you watched the last hour and a half. I watched all three, well, two.
Yeah.
Because I use that bootleg site that condenses it down to 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you don't watch all of SmackDown. You just mostly catch highlights.
Well, this past Friday, I actually watched like the last 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, because you had Friday and Saturday off?
No, I had Saturday off, and I was working Friday.
Yeah.
So I watched like the last 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay. Well.
Of SmackDown. So I watched the main event when they were about to pour dog food on Roman Reigns again.
Yeah, before the Usos came in and saved his ass.
Yeah. I'm like, where y'all been?
Anyway, but yeah. Takeover Cardiff was a good show, but Takeover Blackpool is going to be just as good. See, I like how I saved myself with that transition.
Yeah, we are definitely looking forward to it this Sunday, as of this recording, on the WWE Network. So make sure you...
Is it Sunday or Saturday?
It's Sunday,
okay.
On the 12th.
Because they're usually on Saturdays.
Yeah, but I think for some reason they're doing it on a Sunday.
Maybe because there's nothing else planned.
I have no clue.
Anyway, that being said, I'm War Machine MJ.
With Rodimus Prime.
And we'll see you guys next time.